Climb the siege towers. Prepare for war, men. We assault the walls today. Welcome back, everyone. It's Ellington, and we are back on Total War Rome 2. We have got ourselves a 3 versus 3 on the settlement of Carthago. Carthage, for those, non-Latin speaking fools. Yes, indubitably. But anyways, this battle was sent in by Uchiha Madara. Now, they are playing Iceni here. You can see with the yellow on the banner. We do have Slaby coming out. We got Club Levy. Levy Freeman versus Club Levy. It's the battle of the shiniest turd. Club Levy. Okay, let's see in the comment section from everybody. What's the more iconic unit? Club Levy or Levy Freeman? Tell me in the comment section. What are your thoughts on that? You can see the heroic rider coming out from Iceni. He was hidden in the woods over there and getting a pretty good charge there. Actually, a really good charge. 50 kills, 53 kills. Nicely done. We do have artillery firing. Is that attacking artillery? I don't think the defenders had an artillery that could hit over here. I don't think they do. But as you can see, as people go into the settlement, the defenders are becoming more visible. We should continue with the factions and the commanders. Sorry, I kind of got distracted by the Club Levy. We've got Rome on attack, being commanded by Sav. And finally, Tylus, being commanded by H-Dog. Now for the defenders, we've got Swaby, being commanded by, I'm probably going to butcher this, Naravarine 900. We've got Kush, being commanded by Ustic. And finally, the one, the only, Lusitani, being commanded by Super Hamster. You know what? You must be a Super Hamster if you're playing Lusitani. Because Lusitani, as we all know, is the best faction in Rome 2. And fight me if you dare disagree. I'll see you in the comment, boys. I'm just teasing you guys. Lusitani is, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, Lusitani is my favorite faction. I've always loved playing it. It's fun, it's fast, it's high octane. And you gotta be careful using it, you know what I mean? You're very, very weak to armor. You got a lot of artillery hits. Look at this. Look at all this artillery that's hitting back here. So who is this? Where is this artillery? All the way back here. So Rome, 123 kills already. He's got a long shot. Let's look at that. So he can reach basically just to that gate, and that's about it. So once they lose this, once they get beyond basically about right here, their artillery is effectively useless. But their artillery already has good kills, so they have been using it wisely. Now we've got a lot of tanks in here today. Okay, so Tylus brings the ultimate tank. We got the Tribal Warriors taking on some Club Levy. Got to switch out for another Club Levy. Lots and lots of Club Levy. And you know what it means when you see lots of Club Levy? It typically means you're going to see lots of Swordmasters, which we can't see at the moment except for 1, 2. We're going to see 2 Swordmasters at least. I'm going to expect there's probably at least 2 more. Now for Kush, you have your choppity chop boys, okay? Kush is the faction that just eats away armor. So the problem with that, you almost obviously think, is like, well, they're great against Tylus. They aren't that good against Tylus. Tylus has extremely good melee defense, which makes them pretty good. Pretty good. Yep, Tribal Warriors, pretty freaking good. But when it comes to like a Rome, with the heavy, heavy, heavy armor, Kush is a very good faction to have. Now, Lusitani. Lusitani is a tough faction, okay? In a straight-up melee fight, there is actually very few things that can actually take on Lusitani in a straight-up mano-a-mano melee fight. Okay, the Veteran Shield Warriors, where are they at? May not have any that we can see, are arguably the best mid-tier in melee combat. And I keep saying that because I know that if I didn't say it, somebody in the comment section is going to be like, well, you just gotta shoot them. Yes, I get it. You shoot them. Got it. But in a straight up, my unit versus your unit in a fight, there's not very many things that can take them on. So if you do not use your archers and slingers and so on and so forth properly to deal with Lusitani, they are very, very dangerous, okay? Swaby is another faction that is very dangerous. Swaby is dangerous due to the fact that they have a relatively cheap, good, high-tier infantry unit in the Swordmaster. Swordmasters are really good, and Swaby can bring a lot of them, okay? Because Swaby doesn't have a very legitimate mid-tier unit, somebody's going to come at me with Wolf Warriors and Bloodsworn. They're very, very, very squishy. But because of that means that Swaby's usual tactic is lots of Swordmasters and lots of Shaft, right? And those Swordmasters are really hard to beat, especially when there's so many of them. So it's going to be interesting between the two. And obviously Rome, come on guys, we ain't got to talk too much about Rome, right? Rome is arguably the best faction in the game, just due to its variety. It has so many things it can do. By the way, Iberian Scorpion, 36 kills so far, a great shot right down the aisle there. We've got Flaming Shot hitting the back over here. They are getting some kills on some Swordmasters even. Uh-oh, this is bad. They went full push center, but there's nothing watching their flank, and Swaby wants a piece. Swaby is coming in to get a piece of these guys, all right? We've got Vigiles that are going to take on some Club Levy and slow that down. I assume that these Tribal Warriors are going to come over and watch the flank while we continue to see a push in the center. On the left here, we've got Shotel Warriors taking on Legionaries. Classic matchup here. Shotels are a really solid unit. They're just a little expensive. They're a bit expensive for what you get out of them, but they are very good, especially against something like Legionaries. We've also got Kushite Slave Infantry taking on some Levy Freemen. Looks like they are taking it a little bit slow in the center. That's okay. I think they may be trying to push a little bit more on the left before they try to continue here. Now, if they got some archers over to the left-hand side of the attack, they might be able to get some really good shots here. And basically, you would basically, as a defenders, just have to pull your defense back to probably to the gate. That's probably the best spot that you would need to go to. You get up in here, and it's hard to use those archers over the towers, but it's easy to use the archers over the walls. Towers are far taller than the walls, so they're a lot harder for the archers to arc over them. Excuse me while I take a drink. Okay, excuse me about that. Just needed to refresh the throat, the mouth, all this talking. It gets your throat quite dry. We've got Legionary cohorts going against Swordmaster. Swordmaster is going to win that hands down and hands up in a one-to-one fight. They do have a Legionary cohort here. What I would suggest, shift this cohort forwards a little bit. Get it kind of in a column formation like that. And then they'll throw their jabbies. right now you're kind of throwing jabbies into the back of your own men right there. You see what I mean? Look at that. Just look at it. Ow. That hurts, okay? They have this great, big, massive, crazy shield. The problem is it's on the other side. You're throwing at the side that doesn't have the big, crazy, massive shield. We do have a little bit of push here. A small tribal warrior going up in against Lusitani guerrillas. Wow. I just want to know where the veteran shield warriors are. I haven't seen a single one. If there are no veteran shield warriors in this, I am going to be very upset. Now, I think I forgot that I seen he had a unit back here hidden. Where did it go? I'm getting the sneaking feeling that it... Oh, yeah. I was going to say I'm getting the sneaky feeling it died. We're just going to walk away. All right, back to the real fight. Now, looks like... Okay, so we got Britain slingers shooting up the hill into Lusitani. Now, Lusitani, majority of people, you're not going to want to be trying to shoot or throw straight into their armor and their shields, right? You want to try and find a flank or an angle to get them. By the way, we do have a Chosen Sword band landing. But Lusitani is very, 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 very squishy. AKA, throw, shoot, any angle, front, back, left, right, up, down, whatever you want, throw at them. They're going to die, okay? They are a just super, super low armor unit. 15 armor. Well, that's not... Iberian Sword, 15 armor. It was showing me a show tell for there for a minute. I was really confused. I really don't think they have much of any. I know they're noble. They're Lusitani nobles. I think have 60 armor. But that's it. That's really not that much, especially not for a high-tier unit like a Lusitani noble. So, just saying. Got second wind. And look at this. Looks like some good usage here. Battle rhythm, but then second winded afterwards. They got 50 kills so far. 113 on this one. Now, this guy's being double-teamed right now. You've got a legionary cohort and a tribal warrior taking on one sword master. Now, up on the walls, you've got Germanic slingers dueling Celtic slingers. Sure. I would suggest getting something up on this wall to slow that down, because otherwise what's going to happen, they're going to walk right down the back of your defense. So you might want to do something about that. Over on the left, got legionaries that are breaking. 81 kills, though. Showtail warriors falling back. Iberian Sword staying in combat. 130 kills on Iberian Sword. Not bad. Ancestors, hear us, eh? Sorry, I was getting another drink. In the middle, we've got Showtail warriors. That's a relatively fresh one. 148 men. They are taking on a tribal warrior and a chosen sword band. And they're kind of in a tough spot. Oh, that is a beautiful picture. Look at that. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But the club levy going to break. Showtail, he's still holding fine. Iberian Swords have 102 kills. Wow. All right. Nicely done. Iberian Swords are a low-tier unit. Their biggest perk is that they carry the ammunition of a thorough spear. Okay, they have 5 javelins, unlike the 2 of a regular, infantry unit like a swordmaster. Swordmaster only has 2 javelins, but the Iberian Swords have 5, just like a thorough spear. The problem is you can't control their throw like you can on a thorough spear. I'm sitting here mimicking a throwing motion. And you can't see me, and so it's completely pointless. But I hope that you guys appreciate the effort of me making hand motions and gesticulating, even though you can't see me. But the Iberian Swords are really good at their just getting jabby kills, all right? They're a very good support unit that you typically want to line up kind of behind, your main line and kind of have them throw javelins into the flanks, right? In just straight up melee combat, they're really not the best. By the way, we do have Bloodsworn. Bloodsworn, this is really not where you want a Bloodsworn. It's on a wall. Bloodsworn are a high maneuver unit. You want to be boom, 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 boom. On a wall, you're not going to be able to do that very cleanly, so the Bloodsworn isn't going to get the real effectiveness it needs to. Swordmaster on the wall kills the Chosen Sword. It's done. Bloodsworn, you get it down here, and you do some cycling with your Swordmasters on the ground. That's how you want to use your Bloodsworn comparatively. Poor Iberian swords are just getting lit up. Is it just archers or the... Looks like maybe the Celtic Slingers. Yeah, Celtic Slingers, the archers. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know that this is the unit I'd be shooting, though. The Iberian sword really isn't that big of a threat to you. They've used majority of their javelins. They're very low armor. It's a low-tier unit. Why not save your ammunition for the Shotel warriors? Just a thought. Lusitani Guerrillas on the wall. I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that Lusitani brought in 0 veteran shield warriors, and AKA, huge mistake. They have all these guerrilla warriors, these Lusitani guerrillas, but they didn't use them as guerrillas, right? If you're going to bring this many guerrilla units, put them outside and guerrilla them and, you know, surprise the attackers. But they didn't, and that's all they brought. AKA, you wasted the usefulness of those units. They're not very good in just straight up combat. They're okay, you know, but their biggest perk is their sneaky. Look at all the Kushite archers that died here. That's ouch. Still got a ballisted over there. There's something here. I really think that Lusitani brought 0 veteran shield warriors. And it hurts me. It hurts me. You know, over here, a veteran shield warrior would probably be pretty useful. The attackers really aren't putting a whole lot of firepower on their left-hand side. The defender's left-hand side. This would be a great place for a veteran shield warrior. You've got stuff here, but in a straight shot, it's not going to be as effective if your veteran shield warriors are in combat, right? So, man, there's a couple spots that they could be really useful here. Iberian swords down to 65, or 63, 2, 1, 0. They are getting a couple more kills, though, 125. And now Shotel Warrior coming in to reinforce. They're just going to go in. That's probably the right call. No need to pull the Iberian swords. You know what I mean? They're very, very weak. If you pull them out, they risk probably breaking even. Germanic Slingers getting shot up, and they're just standing there. They are shooting. Okay, they are shooting up on the wall at the Chosen Sword. Once again, I think this is a mismanagement of the unit, though. Look at the Bloodsworn. One, in straight-up combat, they're not going to beat a Chosen Sword band. But number 2, especially not in the environment that they excel in, aka a place that's cramped and got weird pathing like a wall. Nice open spaces. Bloodsworn have a lot of room to maneuver and move and, you know, countercharge and cycle, so on and so forth. Lusitani Iberian swords coming up. This is a relatively, you know, banged up Shotel, 98 to 160. Up on the wall over here, the Lusitani guerrillas guarding the Chosen Sword band. Lusitani guerrillas are just like Thuros. You can control their jabbies. They only have 11 kills. I'm assuming that he did not do so. Guerrilla warriors and taking on Legionary Cohort and really just winning. The Legionary Cohort's winning that just easy. 153 out of 160, 88 out of 160. We are getting a swap. The Shotel's coming in. A little bit of an awkward angle there on the left. But it's okay. Look at that helmet. See that helmet? Look at that. He almost looks Roman, doesn't he? In the outfit here. Not the helmet, obviously. Sorry, I am taking a drink. I basically don't want to hear you guys, make you guys hear all the you know, slurping and gulping as I take drinks or munch on my ice. You know, I'm an ice muncher. You guys ice munchers? Legionary cohort's got 2 units. Oh, yeah, 2 healthy units. Ooh. Okay, hit this with 1. Sneak that with the other. Sneak that with the other. Come on. Come on. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No, don't just throw him in. No, he's going to block you now. You had open space to ruin this defense right there. Oh, man. Missed opportunity. Wide open gap to the right. Defenders just weren't even looking at it. And they send both units straight into the Shotel. So now they're kind of, it's just, that's a little wish-washy. You know what I mean? They should have just gone straight over with one of them. It's just a bad move. Legionary cohort taking on the Swordmaster General now, 120 out of 160. Got 73 kills. Legionary cohort, 82 kills, but pretty sure it had a couple kills beforehand. Okay, Chosen Swordband on the wall, breaks, 80, or the Bloodsworn here, 61 kills. Realistically, I think it was the Slingers that actually killed that. We do have Celtic Slingers on the wall. Bloodsworn, send them down and killed the Celtic Slingers. No, it's going to be too late. Tribal Warriors now going on the wall. Auxiliary Syrian Archers, 47 kills. 119 kills. Got Britain Slingers coming in. They got 79. Balearics with 0. Is that 2 units of Balearics? Nice. They're untouched. They got lots of ammo. Oh, man. That one Legionary is just getting wrecked. Remember, that was a healthy unit that went in there. 137 taking on Shotels, but it's pretty weak. And then Tribals. So this is probably going to break pretty quick. And that's a really big problem because these guys are not in a position to get out of here if this breaks. And that's going to break literally in 10 seconds, I betcha. Let's see, am I right? Look, maybe it was just hair quicker. It may have been more like 6 seconds before they broke. But now this is open. Go, 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 go. Go! What are we doing? What is this? Where did this Shotel come from? Guys, where are your units? Yeah, there you go. Go through. Go through. Press the defense. Press the defense. Don't just get hung up on 2 tiny units here. Go around it. Go put pressure here. You know, start throwing javies at the Lusitani Noble General. Try and cut off. Here's another Lusitani Noble. A guerrilla warrior, man. Oh, they're wasting so much time. Go around. There's this massive gap here. And there's a Royal Kushite Archer General, but he might be dead anyways. Trying to see. Oh, Disciples of Apetamak. You don't see those very often. Armored Shotel's coming in. I think this is the Armored Shotel that killed the Iceni unit. Because we ain't seen no Armored Shotels yet in this game. And this boy's got 160 kills. And I'm almost positive he didn't kill nothing over here. I gave him all this time to move stuff around. Go up, throw javies. He might charge you back. I guess just take the fight. You want to double team this Armored Shotel. It is good. You're using your slingers, hitting those Shotels in the flank. Sorry about that. Evocati cohort going in. Swordmasters, this is a relatively fresh one. He has taken on 3 units. 2 of them are healthy, 1 of them not so much. Chosen Sword Band. I think this is the one from the wall. He must have come back from breaking. Armored Shotel just getting tore up by the Slingers. I hate to say this, I think it's going to go downhill really fast here. Disciples of Epidemic going to come in. Cycle. For the love of God, cycle. Do not just throw your Disciples of Epidemic into the back of your Swordmasters. Make your Swaby player pull it out and you throw it in. Okay? Don't let him dictate. You dictate. There you go. There you go. Charge. 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 Yes. Good head on. All right. Disciples of Epidemic. 80 charge bonus. Oh, and a frenzy. Woo! 75 melee attack. Now, they did a headhunt. Oh, this is Oathsworn. Okay. He's got 75 kills. Man, he's hurt really bad. They need more infantry over here. They really need more infantry over here. Looks like maybe Iceni going to send a Chosen Sword band that way. Have they started throwing? Heroic Nobles, 44 kills. Lusitani Nobles have not gone in yet. If somebody steps up to try and throw jabbies at you, charge them. And you could probably press this, you know what I mean? The Swordmaster's pretty weak. He's 85 out of 160. Especially if you have some jabbies left, maybe, you know, hit that Swordmaster. Disciples of Epidemic, 86 kills already. They do battle rhythm, and hopefully they're going to get a second wind after that wears out. He's pulling them back. It's probably a good idea. 25 armor, so all of these slingers are going to do a lot of damage. Also, you have to worry about this, and to be perfectly honest with you, Lusitani is in the worst position possible. This is your point, right here. And this is gone. And you're all the way over here. You know, I don't know that... It's not I don't. Lusitani doesn't have enough to hold the center himself anyways. But if all of the defenders had consolidated in a position that was more feasible to the defense at this, you know, maybe 5 minutes ago, maybe they could have held. But I hate to say it, I think this is it. I think this is over. Bounce power is pretty extremely in the attacker's favor. I think we're now getting German Ballista, you know, is now shooting. It's got 15 kills. I think we're probably going to get army losses here pretty quick. Lusitani Nobles, 36 kills. Heroic Nobles, 86 kills. The Lusitani Noble, I'm going to bet you that Lusitani Noble got charged and he didn't countercharge. It's a huge, 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 huge mistake. Counter-charge with your units. There's a few things you shouldn't. Obviously, like a hoplite, right? Let it take the charge. Usually hoplites are going to do better standing still and bracing than they will countercharging. But almost every other unit out there, if you get caught sitting still and get charged without a countercharge, you're going to get demolished. It's going to hurt so bad, especially against factions that have very good charge units. Swaby, Lusitani, you know, the Disciples of Epidemic have amazing charge bonus. Look at that, 80 with the Frenzy. He's 133 kills now. But it's not going to last long. They are going to finish. Looks like they may be able to kill this Legionary cohort before it can really do anything painful. Hopefully, I guess. He might even break before he can. Swordmaster turned around. Oh, it's the Swaby. Yeah, Swaby General is dead. The Kush General has to be dead. He's got to be. Lusitani Noble, 2 chevrons. Look at that. 107, 108, 9 kills with 2 chevrons. He was killing heroic nobles. He did get a chance to kill the ballista, which look at the ballista, 200 kills. But I think we're going to see army losses kick in here in just a moment. Osworn, 98 kills. Just not great. They did get a chevron, so that's, at least the kills they got were good. Hear that artillery's still coming in. Pretty sure that's still Swaby. 18 kills. Realistically, the only thing that's really left here is just the remnants of the Lusitani army. The Lusitani general is basically done. 118 kills, 47 men left. Heroic nobles. This is a fresh one, too. That's even worse. That hurts a lot. You feel like you finally made progress, and then all of a sudden, here's a new one. Ta-da! Disciples about to go down here. 171 kills, though. They did well. An admirable display. Kush guy, look at that. Kush's general. He might still be alive. Lusitani nobles also going to get involved. Look at the Syrian archers. They were running for their lives, go this way. They got up here, oh shit, and they turned around and ran away. They saw those Lusitani nobles and they wanted nothing to do with them. So, getting in, coming here. Probably hear of this heroic noble come here after he caps the gate. You still have units back. You got a half-strength legionary cohort and a general, 2 generals. What are you doing? It doesn't matter. It's GG. It's GG. He walked out of his defensive position. Now he's in a sticky spot because now the heroic noble can hit him in the back. Headhunt, all right. 74 melee attack with headhunt. You can see the army losses kicking in, even though their banner's not flashing. Especially when all the generals die, then that's where things really start getting a little sticky. But that is going to be it here as this Lusitani noble finishes off with a bang. All right, let's look at some kills here. All right, starting off with Rome. 2,213 kills, 200 on the ballista, really nice. The avocado cohort, 155, 109, really healthy on that one. Most of the infantry doing pretty good there. H-Dog Tyler's 2,135 kills. One of the slingers did pretty good. Cav did pretty good. 222, 261. Tribe Warriors doing tribal warrior things. Iceni Uchiha Madara. 2,638 kills. Look at the slingers. 276, 191, 242. Chosen swords all doing really, really well there. For the defenders, we have Super Hamster as Lusitani. 1,679 kills. The Lusitani noble here really never got an opportunity to do much of anything. They broke before they could. The slingers, they did okay. All in all, it's just not a very good army, Hamster. I'm sorry. It's just not a good army. It isn't. You need your veteran shield warriors and some Iberian swords mixed in. Eustick as Kush, 1662. I think all in all, he really just got a bit overpowered by the combo of Rome and Tylus, and it just wasn't enough, you know what I mean? This show tells 145, 144, 170. We saw the disciples at work. The archers just got obliterated. Neravarine, 900 is Swaby, 2,502 kills. Actually coming in second for most kills in the game. Swordmasters. Remember what I said at the beginning of the game? Swordmasters. Need I say much more than Swordmasters? Okay. He actually did pretty good with his Bloodsworn. 176, 174, 132. Nice. Club Levy did pretty good. All in all, a really good effort there by Swaby. Now, that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys next time.